Okay, welcome back. Now that we are ready, we have all the assets that we need. We are going to be building very simple design just to give you understanding that how it actually works and to show you how simple it actually is. But don't just copy the thing that I will do right here word for word, because it might work for you, but it might not work for you. Just don't just get me accountable for this one. I will just be showing us how it works, and then you can do with this information whatever you want. Now, what you see right here is it's actually a Affinity Designer open right here, and we're gonna just start Affinity Designer. I'm gonna show you how it's actually done. I'm gonna go for a web right here, and I'm gonna just start building a basically design. We're gonna choose the resolution of our design first, not inches. We need actual pixels. Let's go with 4000 by 4000. You don't need this much, but still. And the important part is this basically, this for the ones who doesn't know, let me just explain it as simple as possible. This is basically the size of the canvas that we will be working with. Very good, very cool. We are going to use this one. We're going to be using square canvas, but it's actually better to use this type of canvas that will be a bit higher than wider, so you can just use that. So you know what, let's go and use 3000 in width and 4000 in height. Usually this fits better in print on demand designs, and we're going to use it in pixels. But one of the most important part that you need to focus on is the DPI. DPI is dots per inch, basically showing the density of the print, and the higher will be the better. Usually for print on demand products, minimum of 150 is recommended and 300 is just simply perfect. This is what we are going to be using, and we are going to be creating. This is basically our canvas. One thing that I want you to know, and one thing that I want you to understand how this works. Simpler the design will be, the simpler it is, the better it is. Basically, the simpler the design is, more understandable it is for people, and more there is more chance that people would actually buy this design. So what I will be doing right now, or what I will be building right now, is the simplest design of them all. It's very simple design, and I want you to just learn this to show you how it actually works. Just turn on, show you the mouse for you to see that actually where my dot is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be building a text. I'm going to just be doing simple text. I'm going to be using one of the fonts actually downloaded from the font, which is the bold font. Do you know what I will be doing? Just writing. That's it. That's as simple as possible. This is the design that we will be using. I'm going to center it just in case, like that. And then I'm going to press, you know what, do like that. Make it a bit larger. And this is basically it. This is the entire design. People don't understand usually how simple these types of designs actually are. This is all there is with a design. This is all there is. This is the only design that you need to create. That's basically it. This is the design with just a year on it, and that's basically it. The thing is that you don't need to overthink this stuff. This is very important. You don't need to overthink this stuff, because if you overthink this thing, it is going to make you just insanely, it will make you go insane. So what I did here, that when you see this basically t-shirt, it's basically a year. It can be an important year for you. It can be your anniversary. It can be your birth year, or it can be a year when you had a surgery, when you finished school. I don't know, when your children were born, or one of your children, or one of your grandchildren. This might be an important year for you, and this is who are you targeting with this one. You're targeting people who had maybe their kids born in this year, they finished their university, got the degree this year, they were born this year. In my case, this is important because this is the year that I was born. I'm 90s kid, I was born in 1992, and this looks pretty cool. And that's simple. That's exactly that you need. That's all there is. You can do some additional stuff. For example, you can just select this one and add effects. You'll see it just behind me right there. I'm gonna add shadow a bit. I'm gonna go with a bit of radius, a bit go to the offset, just a bit to the side to make it look more 3D, to make it look a bit better. You may not see it well, but it actually looks a bit better than without one. Let me show you. This is without shadow. Wait, just let me select. This is without shadow. As you can see how flat it looks like right here, and this is with shadow. It makes it look much better. And another thing that you want to remember, and this basically can be done in any vector software. Any vector software. It's that simple. And it can be done even in raster software as well. But if you want more complicated designs, of course, the vector software will be much better. What you need to also focus on, which is extremely important, is where you are making this print. Where will it be printed? Will it be on the front? Will it be on the back? Will it be on the inside, basically where a label is, where it can be also outside as well, and whether it is on the sleeves or not. This is an important one as well. You can basically create a blank shirt and write it only on a sleeve. That's it. That's all you can do as well. You don't need to work on this extremely, and you don't need to think of this way too much. So we can do that as well. Another thing that you need to focus on is the color of the design. Basically, this design will work perfectly on the bright shirts. However, it will be awful on the dark ones, because try having a black text on a black t-shirt. You won't be able to see that. So always create two designs. That one will be for the bright and one will be for the dark colors. Now what we'll do right now is we'll just export this one. I'm gonna go and press export. I'm gonna be exporting PNG because I want transparent background, because yeah, it's better to have a transparent background. It will be easier to do. Everything will be done here. I'm gonna export it now. And what I will do as well is I will select this one again, and instead of black color right here, I'm gonna go and select the white one. I'm gonna have a white color as well. You don't see it well, but on a darker background it will look pretty good. It won't be a problem. I'm gonna export this one as well. So I export in a pretty high resolution, which will be more than enough. And what I will need to do right now is I will actually generate the mockups to see how it will actually look like. Okay, let's go and see some mockups. Do we want a video mockup maybe? You know what? Video mockup will actually take way too long to render. So let's go and find, I think there is just an image. These are all free mockups. Let's go and look at this girl. She looks beautiful. She looks gorgeous. Let's see how it will look like for us. Turn off the dark one. Let's insert our image. And as you can see now, this is how it will actually look like on a design one. It looks pretty beautiful. We already have a pretty nice mockup. We can actually download this one as well, which is just gorgeous. And as you can see, in just a few seconds, we've already created a pretty beautiful mockup of an image, and we can go and find another mockups as well. I don't know, this you can do with the same beautiful girl as well, or you can just go out and just find another design that you might want to be using. Go down, maybe let's go right here and do with this gentleman right here. I think it's a video, but we can actually insert an image. Go with the recently uploaded here with this one. Yes, let's put it a bit up. Want to be near the chest area. Let's see, it will load even a video preview for us if you want to use that. As you can see, this looks pretty good. Let's play it. Let's prepare the video and see how it will actually look like. Don't worry if it will take some time to load. It happens because it needs to generate an entire video for you. And yes, let's see, what do we have? We have a beautiful video, nice design for people to see. It's a very short one. But yep, it's actually better than just a static image. You basically can see how it actually looks like on a shirt. That's as simple as it can get. And all you need to do is just upload it, or you can just replace anything that you want. And you can even change the color of the shirt. Let's say, let me just replace it with another image. Let's remove this one and let's upload another one. Let's upload the white one now. I'm gonna put it again to the top right here. And then what I will do is I will actually change the shirt color to maybe something like a navy blue or something like that. It's a dark blue. Okay, it has loaded and it looks pretty okay. It looks a bit crooked for me, but it might be a video thing. So let's just play and prepare another video how it will look like on a white one. Some design might not look that great because yeah, some mockups videos might not be the best, but it is what it is. Remember, this one is absolutely free and it will just make your designs insanely sellable. Okay, it's ready. Turn off the volume, we don't need that. Okay, it looks pretty good. It's not crooked at all. Just take some time to load. I think it's playing it. Just scroll through this a bit, and yeah, it looks a bit artificial on this color, but it's okay. It's actually better than nothing. It looks pretty cool. We can make this design something. We can add some parts to this design. And yeah, you can add some more text like on the bottom, like born to rule, or some kind of cheesy phrase that you want. You can add it on the bottom, and that's basically the simple creation process. And that's all that you need to do. There's not much else that you can actually do. You can, if you want, you can just change the colors maybe of the t-shirt. Let's see, let's scroll through this a bit like that. You can actually change the color of the t-shirt pretty much in real time in a preview. It might not do this entire video, but you can see like on a red color or red shirt, it looks pretty cool. Or like darker blue, maybe even more dark blue. Or you can go, well, it was actually a purple one, but okay. We can see how it looks on a black. Let's go like on a darker grayish, because this one is very trendy. It looks pretty cool. Yes, and you can choose any color that you want, and on mockups it will look pretty cool, and you can use this to, well, you can use this in your self-hi store, including the videos and photos, just to market everything that you have. Oh, by the way, don't forget to delete the background if you don't want to use the background. It's very important to just delete the background if you don't want it. Like right here in our, let me see, I cannot see it pretty well because we have a lot of things. In our layers, yeah, we don't have anything else. That's it, that's only it. Yeah, this is just a very simple explanation of how actual designs work. It's a very simple one, and if you want someone to teach you how to actually think of the designs, actually I gave you ideas already, but nobody can actually teach you, or will actually teach you, the exact designs that they're doing for their stores, because that's simply counterintuitive. And if someone is actually teaching you the exact designs that they are using in their stores, if they are teaching you exact designs that they're using for their stores, it's either the bad design, or it's already old design that worked way too many times and probably will not work for you. You have to come up with good designs, with creative design. This is a creative process, and the money that you'll be making from this business is basically coming from you being a creative and making creative designs. Nobody can teach you how to be creative. People can teach you different methods to increase your creativity, but nobody make you creative by teaching something that they are doing. Just try to make designs, try to think of designs, and experiment. Make designs more and more. This is the only way to make a great product that actually sells. Trial and error. It is easy enough in itself, and just you can just try thousands of times until you will find a good design, one good design, and it will just blow up your business to insane levels. That's all that you need, just one good design, and you can just try many times and improve your craft by doing this over and over again. This is the only way to do that. I've seen this thousands of times. Only way to do that is just to experiment, and do not copy anyone. This will not work. If you can copy someone, millions of others can copy that exact person as well, but no one can copy your inspiration and your creativity. If you come up with something first, you will be the first to sell it, and you will have a first comer advantage. So use this for your own advantage. Okay, this will be it for making designs. We're gonna focus on uploading designs as well. We're gonna focus on some marketing tricks as well, and then we're gonna focus on actually marketing our product. So I'm gonna see you in the next lecture. Take care.